Where the ports matter a little more.
Or Brawl.
Or other video games.
So yeah, Nintendo.
Game 1!
Let's talk. Let's talk about the game.
Let's talk about video games. Do you want to talk about video games with me?
No.
Because that's what I came here to do. Despite
talk.
some people saying I would have been too salty to do it.
You were.
Yeah,
no,
that's happened.
I literally walked right in here. I'm messing with you, man. I love
so,
it. Here we go. Venia, Strawhat.
King of New York, some say.
Versus the Jester, I should say, of New Jersey. Because that's 10th on the ranked 10th on the latest New Jersey Power Rankings is Strawhat. 4 spots up from where he originally was. He was 14th, I believe, last time. Yeah. I reckon that 4 spots all the way up to 10. That's pretty good. That's a lot of spots.
He's definitely the biggest jump from anyone last season.
Yeah.
I think it was 4.
Yes, I believe so. Versus Venia, the King of New York in our hearts. And
this the
pretty
buzz,
much
but
King of New York. You know, I mean, he can be a real buzzkill.
Yeah, this. Oh, okay.
No, we love you, Buzz. Here we go. Pokemon Stadium is the pick. Strawhat already gone. I mean, that's one thing I can definitely see in this matchup already is that if Venia is able to get through the wall of projectiles that a character like Young Link can protrude, that weight, I don't know, man. Comboing up smash out of down tilt like that might spell some pretty early stocks for my man Strawhat. As we saw for the first one already, as Venia just increasingly forces his advantage.
Yeah, but I also want you to note that Strawhat might have some like new tools or like tricks up his sleeve with that buff.
Oh yeah.
Just recently, as of like 2 weeks ago, I believe it was.
Just about, yeah.
Young Link's one of those characters that just said, "Yo, I'm just better now," and that there wasn't one of the moves that got buffed, but it's pretty strong.
But it's just one of those characters that they somehow convinced the patch team was bad.
Yeah. These kids yelling on Twitter.
Oh, these kids. These kids on Elite Smash is what it is. Because that's what they observe. Like, here we go. Oh! Yo, bouncy! Bouncy, bouncy! Yo, shoutouts to Nairo. Oh, my God.
This guy Venia is definitely, like, playing and one.
Dude, when Venia is in an advantage state, when he is the one who, like... when he starts to pinpoint those down airs, that is when you know this man is playing confident. He was actually saying he wasn't feeling very confident earlier today. He might go all Fox and Bracket. I believe he got a pep talk from one of his boys back there. I think it might have been Jewel. Now I can't confirm that to say the least, but here he is as that up air does not take it yet. Here he is in winners quarters game 2, I should say, with Venia pinballing himself up with that counter right there. Beautiful stuff, my word. Yeah, they bring me things. I do want it now, absolutely.
This is the most Hollywood person.
Pretty much.
This guy's getting fed by his, like, what do you call them, servants?
Yeah. That was a really wonderful counter there, though, I have to say. I mean, it wasn't one of those tight ones that you see, like, Venia really do at Fusion, which he just dominates every single week.
Oh, yeah.
Here, he waited for that down air, which is a lingering hitbox. Strawhat trying to do that on the way down, try to get himself out of disadvantage state. But when you're doing that against a character who essentially never shields, when they're in advantage state, one who can just jump up and has a counter that sends you in whatever direction that is convenient for the character.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be real.
He gets to choose the angle.
I know. It's like most characters have a counter. It'll send you this way. It'll do that for you. Or Jokers, which will send you one way, but it'll be huge. And then you have Greninja.
Strawhat's changing his controls. He was playing on the right controls.
He didn't change anything.
Oh, okay.
He went there to
He went there
to check if something was probably on or off. He probably felt like something was off in that last match, and he was like, "Oh, nope, I just lost. I just got outplayed that first game, I guess."
Yeah, and he's running it back now.
Chocolate banana.
Get out of here.
All right, but Greninja's counter, definitely different in that regard. I mean, you're going to see him do his a lot more often, as you see Venia do whenever you watch his sets anyway, because it's more, it is more convenient for the frog, because depending on what direction he holds it, which direction he wants to go, whatever is most convenient for him, that is where Greninja will strike from out of nowhere and kill you from. What other character kills off the top with a damn counter?
Joker.
Yes, but for different reasons. That's just because his is huge and it's DLC.
Yeah, but you asked me a question. I answered it.
Well, I guess you're just so good at the commentators, aren't you?
Yeah.
Chocolate banana.
If you see the little ads in the club, go to Gloves Off every week.
Every single week, be sure to tune into that. We'll get through the ads a little bit later, though. We're running it back to Pokemon Stadium again.
Yeah, we got the run back.
Taking a bit. Checking his controls.
Yeah, I like the little classic music, too.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding?
Reminds me of Pokemon Stadium 1.
Pokemon Classic. I'm so happy we have, this stage legal, not just because of how great of a legal stage it is with us being able to turn hazards off in this game. God bless Sakurai for implementing that. But also just because of the wonderful Pokemon music that we have,
Yeah, I love Pokemon music.
Oh, yeah, same.
Just wish it was like Pokemon Coliseum music. But,
Oh, my God, yeah.
but I got to take what I can. And Straw Hat.
Off the top we go, and it looks like these guys actually did switch ports as well. Not, like, probably physically, but, like, just reverse, try to make Chris's life a little harder.
Yeah, he's like, yo.
Yeah. Putting out a lasting hitbox right there, trying to continue that onslaught. And it's another wonderful thing Young Link has is that
4 arrows at him.
Bro, I mean, you're going to tell me when you have a move that has no lag, you're not going to spam that when you can? Come on. One that combos into everything player 4. Let's be real.
I've never spammed that.
And it's the scary thing, because when this character isn't just creating like an onslaught of projectiles for you, he has up air and down air, which are just long-lasting aerial attacks that are just really strong as hell, mostly, especially down air. But the fact is that he can put up a wall even when he's not putting up his projectiles because he has hitboxes that essentially just stay out forever, and it's working out pretty well for him so far. I mean, he's already lapped Venia in percent by forcing him down onto his second stock, and I'm very anxious to see how a character who doesn't really shield too often, as we saw it right there, is going to be able to get in against a character like Young Link, man. I mean, it's Smash Ultimate, Advantage State is name of the game, but like, a character like Young Link, man, getting in, you're not patient, as that forward air does take the stock, it's going to spell a bad time for you. Chocolate banana.
It's you don't need to give that shout out. But Venia, this Straw Hat found his like groove basically. Being called out right there with that by the air dodge. And Straw Hat's moves, basically Young Link's, being multi-hit, just managed to catch it.
Oh, yeah.
So great for scouting out stuff like that. Okay, dash attack, up smash. Just did it for the percent attack on.
It's the Greninja classic, man. You're going to run in with dash attack. Safe as hell.
Yeah. And I was expecting, like, not a smash attack right there, but like an up tilt so he doesn't, like, stale it. Because he does still use it for a kill option.
What move was that?
Up smash.
Up smash, you said. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you can't drop shield on that.
Yeah. I think he tried to parry. That's the thing. I mean, you hold shield.
I feel like he thought it was like the other. Oh, look at him go off. But yeah, I felt like he thought it was like the other links where you can just drop shield for like regular Link and you can just attack him. But that's not the case. And Fair is going to close it out right there. And it's one game apiece.
One game apiece, player 4. I couldn't have said that any better myself if I tried. It was either he thought it was like another Lynx, which, I would say I doubt, but how many Young Links do they got? But they got extra O over in New York.
Yeah,
that's it. Whatever. We got 2 of these damn characters on the PR. Imagine our hype state that we have 2 Young Links.
Learn the matchup.
Learn the matchup, my
friends.
friends.
You got 2 of them.
But I'm not sure if it was matchup inexperience that he thought it functioned like, Link or Toon Links.
I feel like it was because it was pretty early to do a shield drop there for a punish.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it was like in the beginning of it.
Because I know that move, like, for most characters, unless you parry it, it is safe on block. It has such little lag.
It's safe on block, so you got to parry towards the end, so you don't have to multi-parry.
Oh, okay, I get that. That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying.
But
he
dropped shield during the beginning of the move. So he like shielded and then dropped.
Oh, okay. So he did it at the beginning of a move where it was clear that he wasn't trying to parry. He just thought he could do something. Okay, that's where the miscommunication from. Because that whole time I blinked. I didn't see it. I thought he was just trying to parry it. Which is what I would expect, because
he would have to multi-parry, and it's just pointless to do that if you could just parry once later.
Greninja can definitely get so much off of that, though. Sort of like a little reminiscent of Fox, just being able to get so much off of that parry when they're just,
that
in advantage
F-tilt.
state.
He just said, tether? Nah.
I don't care about boss.
And he tried to call him out right there with an air dodge, but Straw Hat not taking the bait. And those legs. let me see that sex kick one more time. Those legs.
Ooh, my goodness, that is calculated spam. He knew that the boomerang was on the way back, and that if he just kept spamming arrows right there, the boomerang would have trapped him, would have trapped Venia, perfectly comboing into the neutral B, which, as we all know, Young Link neutral B combos into this character's damn imagination.
Oh,
down we
he's
go.
barely missing. He hit him with the projectile.
Putting out a long-lasting hitbox and down air, but the invincibility of get-up attack will beat that out.
Yeah, and Venia just not dying right there, but getting caught by the arrow. If he can't be too close, because that does combo into an aerial.
Was able to get actually a neutral air out of that short hop back air, doing 2 aerials in that short hop.
You saw how Venia just stood there? Look at it. He just walked under his aerial.
He knows his danger zone, man. He knows like when Young Link is going to be able to like put out a projectile and when he's actually going to swing with the sword. And right there, he knew which one was which. He just walked away as that forward air forward throw, I should say.
Yo, they buffed that. Just so you know.
Just so you know, one of the biggest winners of the last patch for sure is that counter takes the stock. But Venia, there's one thing this guy knows. It's advantage state, man. It's Greninja.
He's always an advantage.
He's always an advantage. He doesn't. You could say that Venia would not know how to play in disadvantage, and you want to know why? It's because he doesn't have to. He's so good with his character that he always makes it advantage state.
Oh my!
Charging it up. That's a swing batter, damn batter. Oh my God! He got a fully charged forward smash.
This guy's seeing the future
right now.
You know,
is this still best of 3 territory? This is quarters. This is best of 3. Oh my sweet holy moly! Strawhat looking to get a really wonderful win under his belt right there. And look at that, he didn't even have to parry at that time. He did a damn turnaround grab by the ledge.
Yeah, so he kind of read that Strawhat went into shield, and he just punished him for that. It's like, yo, you can't hold that for too long. I like the rising up here from Strawhat right there. Just getting some damage tacked on, and he hasn't done it all game, so Venia was definitely not aware.
Oh yeah, definitely not prepared for it. He hasn't done it all game.
And now these arrows at the corner. Venia hasn't shown like a true answer to that, so Strawhat doesn't have to change that up.
Poking him in all kinds of places he doesn't want to be poked. And look at that shield pressure with the bomb just bouncing on and off. Keeping Greninja stuck in shield, that's the last place you want to be with this character, man. Out of shield options against a character like as short as Young Link, one who just puts up such an amazing wall of projectiles as he does. That's just immaculate of Strawhat to recognize that in the rare instances where you're going to get a damn Greninja to shield, that if he keeps that pressure on, that there's really not going to be too much that Venia is going to be able to do. And look at how far he's forcing that. He's got him still by the ledge now at 131, falling with the neutral air and closing it out. He played that so well. My goodness.
There was something wrong with the controller. His controls weren't set. Remember game 1?
Yeah. What happened with that?
When he said, yo, it wasn't set. You see what happens? He messes him up.
Yo. And here we go, popping him up and just being able to do all those aerials out of a hop, full hop, short hop, on balance, off balance, doesn't matter. He's better than you are, yeah.